Hi guys, it's me. It's Serkin. I'm a real boy. I'm alive. I have not used this in a very long time. So if things are volume fucked up and sound horrible, or I'm much louder or lower, then actually, you know what? You're not going to hear other sounds. So if I'm too loud, turn me down. If I'm too low, turn me up. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's been a long time. It's been a real long time. It's been like 9 months I think since I've done a thing, and it was months before that. It's not been good, but I don't know. I had an itch today, and I was like, you know what? F it. Let's see if this thing will still fire up, and if it will, let's do it. All you guys in chat, thanks for being here. Fucking Zayd and Goavs and Tupac and who else we got in here? Easy Deezy and John Rad. What the fuck is this? You know what, John Rad? I ask myself that same thing every day. Um. Exactly. Haviland. That's exactly what's happening here. um. So yeah, let's do things first. First, we need a quick station identification. And of course, I know this doesn't apply to any of you guys because you guys clearly make good decisions. But for people who aren't here, the people who are making the bad decisions, you need to go out to those people. You need to find them, and you need to tell them to stop fucking doing RMT. Jesus Christ! I was having a chit chat with Bracknar last night, and he was all like, "Oh, blah blah blah. Take a look at this." And so I did, and holy shit, holy shit, fucking, it's not even just one dude. Entire entities. Not the first time it's happened on P99, but entire entities. Just stop. I don't get it. Because, spoiler alert, I know some of you guys have only been on the internet for 5 minutes and so have no idea the history of things that have been before you. But spoiler alert, TLP servers don't last forever. They go through their process, they become ghost towns, they die. And then you either end up coming back here, or waiting for the next TLP server, or hanging yourself from a ceiling fan, or going outside, or something. But you don't just stay on that server. And why on earth you would, as an entity or person or place or thing, decide that it is somehow in your best interest or benefit to RMT your shit? It's not. It's absolutely not. um. So yeah, we just Bracknar just wrecked a bunch of kids. So yeah, that's my service announcement. Please don't RMT. And for anyone who might not actually know what that means, don't trade or acquire P99 stuff for non P99 stuff. It doesn't have to be real life money for P99 items. It can be anything that's not P99. Do not trade P99 things for CSGO skins. Do not trade P99 things for Bloomin Onions. Do not trade P99 things for Lou Malnati's Pizza. Do not trade P99 things for twin prostitutes. Do not trade P99 things for EQ Live related things. Some people think it's okay because, the TLP servers are Daybreak and us are A plus together, and so it's like, oh well, if they allow it, P99's okay with it. No, 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 no. If you look at the very bottom of our every page on our website, it says Project 1999 is not associated or affiliated in any way with Daybreak Game Company LLC. We are separate entities. We do not follow their rules. They do not follow our rules. We don't have any jurisdiction over each other. They can't make us do a thing, and we can't make them do a thing. That being said, they allow people to use the station store and buy things. They might not care if you're trading things on one server of theirs for another server of theirs. That's not how we do things. We just plain flat do not allow anything that is not P99 stuff to be traded for P99 stuff. And I know everybody thinks they are just the most cleverest snowflake falling down upon the land, but they're not. You're not. None of you are. You know who's the cleverest snowflake? Bracknar. Bracknar is the cleverest snowflake. Tupac, even feeding the troops would be considered RMT if those troops are giving you platinum or fungi tunics or any of the things. If that's happening, those troops are RMTing and you're RMTing with them, and every one of you will get banned. That said, thanks to all the troops who fight for our swell country. Just don't RMT. Oh. We actually had a guy, I don't know if he was telling the truth or not, but we did have a guy who actually tried to play the armed services card after he got banned. I don't remember sorry, I don't remember if it was RMT or if it was a third-party cheating software thing or what exactly the reason was. I'm not gonna look for it. I have no way to look for it. But it's like, I'd like to believe if you're telling the truth that you wouldn't have done this act to begin with. But doing something really good doesn't also give you a pass to do something shitty. So that said, please don't RMT. You're literally just wasting your goddamn money. I've said this before, but it's still true. You can set your money on fire and it would be just as useful, because you're not going to keep any of the things that you obtain through RMT transactions. We're going to take them from you, and we're probably going to take a lot more away from you than what you acquired. We're going to take away your accounts. We're going to take away all of your accounts, not just the one you were being bad on. I know there's lots of people who are like, oh, they can only see this thing, and they can only see that thing, and oh, GMs can't see a thing if you do it like this. No, there's nothing on this server you can do that we cannot see. Maybe not everyone can see everything, but between myself, Bracknar, Landris, Rogan, we can see all of the things, all of them. There's 0 things that we will not see. God, you assholes are distracting me. I came on here to do big important things. Boom, boom, boom. Do one of those. You're not online. That's a plus. Where's your stupid petition? Today at about 1700 EST, I accidentally did my blah-de-blah with things for people in a quest. I realized what I had done, blah, 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 blah. It was a stupid mistake. Yes, it was a stupid mistake, sir. Oh my god, I have to read you guys a petition. I don't know if I want to. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm dying over here now. This guy, we banned this guy for RMT. He came back with the most broken English I'd ever seen in my history on the internet. And so my first instinct was to make fun of him. Not to him, but, to myself with Bracknar, whatever. Make fun. And at the bottom of his post, he says that he has a condition that I know could affect words, his wording abilities. And so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not that dick. If he has an actual issue, or if English isn't his first language, I'm not going to pick on him. That's not what I try to do. But then, at the bottom, to convince us that he wasn't guilty of RMT, he offered to donate to the project. And I just think it's amazing when people are like, no, I don't do real money transactions. I don't believe in the real money thing. That said, I'll give you some real money if you let us go. And so that never looks good. And then just for shits and giggles, and based on something we had already learned about the account, I decided to pull his form history. And it's amazing how his grasp of the English language changed between the petition post and the rest of his forum history. The rest of his forum history seemed just A plus, probably better writing than I do. But but this last one was no good. It was no bueno. I'm actually looking for a thing that I want so badly, and I don't know how to pull it up without showing you guys things I don't want to show you, which is kind of why I'm just stalling. If it seems like I'm stalling for time, you're not wrong. Let's do Landris. I think Landris posted in this thread. Let's do this. Let's do boom. Is this it? No, god damn it. Over 2.5 years. Is this it? No, god damn it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? God damn it. I could have sworn Landris posted in this thread. Let's see. It's not this guy. Oh, that's just funny. Maybe it wasn't Landris. Was it Mendon? I could have sworn it was Landris. I'm focusing all of my focus on this now because I feel like it will get done faster that way. What is this? See, this is too polite. Banned. No, too polite. Suspended. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to do it the way I don't want to do it. God damn it. Sorry guys. Just move that over here. And we'll go here and Alright, this is fine. I have a picture. I have a picture of the post because it was that good. I'm blocking it. God damn, I forgot about chat. We're just gonna. This is a real petition that I'm gonna share with you guys. The subject is yeah. I won't tell you who the author is, but here we go. Fucking stupid! You can't unban an account. You have no idea what the fuck happened over 2.5 years ago. You filthy fucking pieces of dog shit. Landris and Sirkin, karma will come back for you. Trust me. You guys think you are so fucking powerful. You are the GMs of a fucking 20-year-old game. Get off your high horse, you lame-ass dorks. I'm sure all of you live with your parents and have no fucking life. Agnar it is then, you fucking little bitches. Sirkin, you are the gayest fucking person I have ever heard since the beginning of the whole internet. Get some testosterone, you fucking little puny ass bitch. And petition. And so naturally I had to pass that all along the staff because you know, you don't get gems like that every so often. But that was a good one. Oh, I really wish I could read the other one. The thing is, on the off chance that maybe this guy traded forum accounts with somebody or got kicked in the head by a horse and actually is dyslexic or suffered some kind of mental thing when the horse struck him in the brain, I don't want to make fun of him. I feel like I can make fun of you know, like aggravating stupid asshole people, but I don't want to make fun of people that have actual problems. And well, 99% of me believes this kid is intentionally typing bad. You know, just that because of that 1% chance, I don't want to I don't want to just put them on blast. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, before I was so rudely distracted by you nerds, I was doing things. Oh, my keyboard says hi. It missed all you guys too. It's going to be joining us for the remainder of the stream. If you are easily offended by loud clickety clacks, or if you just hate the sound of me doing things, now would be the best time to mute. You shouldn't leave. Don't leave. Just mute it. I don't. It's fine. It'll be fine. Let's go. East Commons. Oh man, I remember like a year ago, I was streaming and I was doing my little ditties, and I kept doing the Indiana Jones thing, and I had no idea where it come from because I had not seen or heard anything with Indiana Jones for at least a year, maybe two. I don't know, but what's interesting about that is like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I actually like watched Indy for the first time in a couple years, and you'd think like all the music would be like in my head, and it's just not. And now I just have this. I have weird musical ditties just going on in my brain all the time. Can I get Tommy any backspace? Oh, there we go. 30133. Is that right? So yeah. Restored. Resolved. Okay, so I'm also gonna look at chat. I forgot I have to do that. That's a thing that happens. Tacked blue. Your name's familiar. I feel like I've seen you before, but based on your comments, maybe I haven't. Either way, hail. YGM lets this server die. I mean, you're starting to type like that one dude I was talking about. It's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny, Tupac. This is a very serious matter. Very serious matter. Would say 99% of Red server post something like that. Oh man, Red server pisses me off sometimes. You know that? Like when they have some kind of stupid problem that isn't really a server issue, it's just like, oh, it's a me issue and it's a problem, help, let's burn the whole fucking world down until I get attention. They have no issue figuring out how to get in touch with staff or to leave a petition or anything. However, when there's an actual like server issue that should be addressed because it's really important, nobody says anything. They'll complain about it a little bit and they bitch that it's a thing, but no one went out of their way to tell us. Someone happened to make a comment in the P99 Discord, and our one of our staff members happened to see it, and so things are getting fixed now. But I mean, if dude hadn't happened to just peruse through the P99 Discord at that time and happened to see that comment, I mean, they didn't even ping any staff. Like, you know, you can at so and so or at CSR. I don't know. You could ping people, and they didn't. So that aggravated me. I don't understand Red server sometimes. They're a different animal. It evolves much faster than Blue. It changes much faster than Blue, and it's not great. It's not a lot of fun to deal with. But I will say Psylocke has been dealing with Red, and he's been going hard in the paint on Red. I want to say since like February. So that's A+. And if any of you do play on Red or are thinking of playing on Red, or maybe played on Red a couple years ago, but are like, man, it sucked back then. I wish there was things and people and staff members. Well, I don't know about things and people, but I know it's got Psylocke, and I know he is doing he's putting a lot of time into that server to make it all it can be, and he's shown it way more love than anyone else has in a while. So, tip of the hat, Psylocke, and anyone who plays there, you should probably take a ticket and stand in line, wait your turn to play with his balls a little bit. I just got a beep. What is this? Do 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 do. My family is driving me out of my mind, fucking crazy. That's fine. Do 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 do. Are you alive? Wrong word. Are you in game? Is what I meant. Not alive. I'm sure you're alive. I'm sure you're very, very well. Alright, let's do. I will also say, if people have questions, if you guys have questions about anything P99y related, you can feel free to just fire those off, and I'll do my best to catch it. If you ask something and I don't address it, feel free to re-ask it. I'm not going to ignore anything. If you ask something stupid, I will just tell you it's stupid and that I'm not answering it, or that I can't answer, whatever. But if I say nothing, that generally means I did not see it. I'm sorry for that. I'm facing, so my setup is like this. Apparently I'm choking, shit. Sorry about that. My setup is, I got two monitors, right? And I am positioned, like my face is in the middle of the monitor on the left. And if I turn to my right, my face is in line with the very left side of the monitor on the right. But chat, on the other hand, is all the way on the right side of the right monitor. So I have to, like, swivel my chair ever so slightly to see these words. And as most of you know, I'm a very busy person. I can't be bothered to, swivel my chair an inch and a half just to read words. What do we have? Can we ask questions here about gameplay item issues? You can, Tact, but I will tell you I'm not a dev. So depending on what your gameplay item issues are, I may or may not be able to answer them. But I'll do the best I can. That's what I can do for you. Sirkin, is there any ETA at all for the patch that makes Archlich and Demilich flip-flop for Necros? See, that is content stuff. That is a dev thing. And to be quite honest, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be allowed to tell you if I knew. I don't know. That's dev turf though, and I don't want to step on no bog toes. So I can't address dev questions. Alright, playing a Sky. The wizard neck piece no longer works in Sky. Bug form. There are definitely bugs. There's things that are broken, things that will break, things that have been broken. All of the things. If you find something that's broken and it's supposed to be broken, or whoops, it's not supposed to be broken, bug forum on the petition forum, www.project1999.com. I believe it's actually called bug forum, I think. Let me click a thing. Bugs, yeah, server issues, bugs. Go there, put your broken things. If you require CSR help, like you turned in an item to said broken person, or something got eaten or poofed, or you require us to do something for you, then you should also put it in the petition exploit section, which is coincidentally called petition exploit. Let's see, what do we got here? Amulet of planar transference. We did that push on the bug forum. We did push that on the bug forum. Okay, A+. Here's the thing. We have awesome devs, but as you know, super volunteer staff, and they'll get to it, but sometimes things are done on a priority issue. I have been bitching for the longest time about food duration, because I think it's bullshit that all of you kids are living off muffins instead of iron rations. and other fabulous food that very talented chefs around Norath bleed and sweat and cry into. But it is what it is. Devs have decided that food duration is not important. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use this stream, not just today, but this whole channel. We're going to start streaming again, and we're going to just push to get food duration added into the game. I feel that's one of those game-breaking issues that need to be dealt with. I got off track. Shit. My point before that little rant about food was that things are done on a priority basis. If you only have an hour to work and you have 6 hours of work to do, you got to pick the hour of work that will, address the most critical issue, help the server the most, so on, so on. But definitely, if you have bugs, bug format, Tack, I saw you said you did, so it's A+, but for everyone else, if you find problems, report them, because that's how we find them, that's how we fix them. GMs don't play, so, like, me, Nobal Grogan, we are not allowed to play. And so we are not going to find things that are broken unless people tell us they are broken. So yeah, thank you for that. Good question. Good. Was it a question? I think it was a good question. Good question. Let's see. Don't care about all of that. Yeah, food's a big thing. Why do you think you can make a ton of food? Exactly. You tell him, Tupac. Also, Tupac. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I take it back. I take it all back. What is this? This has to go to the band section. Boom. Boom. All right. That's ready for searching. This is ready for this. We need a 18168. 18168. Boom, boom. And where are we going to stick it? We're going to stick it right in there. Pow. Stuck. Restore resolved. Oh man, I forgot how slow I go through petitions when I'm streaming shit. I can usually do 2 a minute when I'm not on this goofy thing. Another thing I want to remind people of actually is whoa, wrong way. Like, I'm sure everyone's aware of this, but I just feel like I should say it. We have staff members all over the country, and that includes West Coast, East Coast, the middle, different countries. Like, we've got people everywhere. But specifically, we have had people on the, Northwest area and the Southeast areas of the country. And so some of our staff has been affected by wildfires out in the west and hurricanes in the southeast. And so not everyone is, putting in the regular FaceTime that they do, mostly because of that. And so we don't fault them for it. This, again, volunteer project, so it's not like, oh, you didn't give us X amount of hours this week, you're fired. Like, that's not a thing that happens. Let's go to this person. You're not online. Go to Westcons. Boom. Midwest rules. Yeah, it does, Tupac. We don't have natural disasters. We don't have earthquakes or hurricanes or tornadoes or wildfires or goddamn bath salt eating wackadoos running around biting people's faces. We don't have any of that crazy shit here. And I'm a big fan of it. Circa 1 Bloomin Onion if you ban someone lifetime. So, fun fact, I don't actually like Bloomin Onions. I'm not sure how that started or exactly when it started. I don't know if that was a VZTZ thing or an old Red server thing. I don't know. But I mean, one person actually did buy me a Bloomin Onion. They didn't buy it for me. We were at Outback. Also, I should probably preface this by saying this is not a player I'm talking about. It's not someone who plays on any of the servers. But we were at Outback, and they bought a Bloomin Onion, and they were like, haha! And I'll just tell you guys, it was Rogan. I think I've told this story before. And we were going to have he was going to have a joke And then he found out I don't eat Bloomin' Onions, and joke was on him. Haha. What do you need? I think I... Yeah, I did. Restored, resolved. RMT hacks. For real, Tupac, you don't even know. I'm actually super bitter about the RMT thing. Whenever I think it's like, oh, you know, haven't had a RMT, like a giant RMT problem in a while, things must be doing good. Every time you start to think things are going good, you got things going bad. Speaking of things going bad, ooh, should I talk about that? We're gonna be very careful. We're gonna talk about it very carefully. There are certain things on the server, such as certain player agreements that exist, such as the Plane of Sky rotation, the Valius Ring War agreement, so on, so on. Both of these are in the forums. I don't have links, so I can't post them, but they exist. They are things. Follow these things. If you do not like them, do not agree to them. I don't make anybody agree to player agreements. No one on staff makes anybody agree to player agreements. We might share our opinion of wishing certain things would happen, but we don't punish people for it. If we really want to force people into a thing, we just make it a rule. We don't have to use player agreements. That said, if guilds agree to player agreements, we are going to enforce them. We're obviously not going to force them on guilds that haven't opted into them, but if you opt in, you're going to be held to what you agreed to. And so if you think part of it is stupid, or if you disagree with part of some agreement, you should not agree to that agreement. If you do, you should know that you're going to be fully expected to follow said agreement. I don't agree with all the agreements. I think there's things I would change or completely do away with. And I think there's some things that I like, but I would do differently. What is this? Oh, messages. Yeah, there's definitely things that I would change or do differently, but I don't play here. I don't have to exist within said agreement. And so unless somebody comes to me and asks my opinion, I'm not going to butt in with it. But since we had a slight problem with a player agreement 2 weeks ago-ish, I felt this might be a good time to address that. As far as the raid scene in general, I don't know. It really depends what side of the fence you're on. I know there's some people who are real upset, and I don't blame them. I'd be upset too if I was in their shoes. And that doesn't just mean, oh, this one guild is upset. I know casual players who are super upset and disgusted with the raid scene. I know people in the AA guilds that are super upset and disgusted with the raid scene. I know Dialport might be okay with it because they're still getting paid. But, it is what it is. John Red, I am not a fan of rotations. I don't like them. I think they're stupid. I don't like the fact that you can be the best guild on the server and maybe get like 3 or 4 Vuloks a year because you're rotating that dragon with, fuck, I just did quick math and forgot about it. Because you're rotating that dragon with, 15 other guilds. And it might not start off with 15 guilds. I understand that there's not 15 guilds capable of killing, your Vulok, your VM, but at the end of the day, what happens if you have rotations is that people do start killing things. People do start getting weapons and armors and loots, and they become able to kill more things. And then they want to kill more things. And so eventually over time, you're going to have 15 to 16 guilds fucking all all on rotation for the mob. Give me 1 second. That's nope, not doing it to my arm. Thanks, autocorrect. Discord. What is this? Am I in trouble? A plus. Don't care. Alright, so yeah, I was talking about rotations. I'm not a fan of them. Sorry, I got distracted by my phone. Actually, I know. And so, I think there's other ways around that. I think that, first of all, I think almost every option is better than a rotation. I think a class system would be better. I think a tier system would be better. I think battle wrapping for raid mobs would be better than a rotation. So, I mean, every other EQ server on the internet offers rotations, it seems like. There's other emu servers, there's the TLP servers. Hell, TLP servers, most of it, I believe you can even do instance. So you can literally schedule raids. And so for people who that's the most biggest thing that they care about in the world, do your thing. It's waiting for you. And then the argument to that I hear from people is, well, those servers suck. Nobody does EverQuest as good as P99 on the entire internet. You guys are the best in the whole wide world. And I mean, we know that, but you can't always have your cake and eat it too. This is the one EQ server on the internet where people have an option to play classic EQ that does not have rotations, does not have all the BS. It's just open world fighting. Not fighting, but it's open world competition for raid mobs. And if people didn't do really shitty things all the time, trying to inch as close to the line as they possibly can, pushing the rules, I believe this server would be a lot better. I don't think you need rotations to make this a good server. I think you just need reasonable people who aren't pixel crazed psychopaths. I'm not going to name names, but I mean there are some people who are legitimately sick in the head. And I mean that so incredibly is not an insult. But I mean, there is a sickness, and I've seen it. I've absolutely seen it. Shit. Oh, shit. Kate's here, Micah's here. Long time no see to both of you guys. Holy shit. How are you guys doing? I have not... I'm glad you both are still alive. Teams 99 ETA. So, Zaid, we have been talking about another server. We've been talking about another server for quite a while, and we don't know what server, I guess. I know there's some people who are super big on teams. There's some people that are super big on green. Here's what I will say. Just to shit in Tupac's cereal. Here's what I'm going to say. A big part of what Project 1999 is trying to recreate classic EverQuest as close as we can. There's certain things, I want to say maybe client restrictions that make things really hard to do that exactly. But still, as close as we can to the classic experience, that's what we're trying to do. And part of that means, doing things. Like, there was not a working Velius. There's a reason you don't see a legit Velius on any other emu server. There's a reason it took us 5 years-ish 4 years, 5 years, I don't even know, a bajillion years to get Velius out to you guys. And so part of the reason we have to do all that is to get it right. I know ideally, and I'm pretty sure I can say this because I'm pretty sure Nilbog has posted this on the forums, ideally we would love to have a server that we can just turn on and it just runs through everything the way it's supposed to run through everything. X amount of months until Kunark, boom, Kunark launches. And then I believe it was like 11-ish months until Velius, boom, Velius launches. And so on and so on. And the problem is there's no point in releasing the server that the community has dubbed green until all development work is finished on blue and red, the existing servers, because you can't just flip a switch and let it go if it still needs work, And so I will say that green is definitely in the cards. Teams is needed, in my opinion, for if you want a good red PvP population, you need teams. And it's not because blueby pussification, bloody bloody blah. It's because not everybody on the internet has a pack of internet nerds that they share their lives with. Some people, it's just them or just them and a buddy. And they need people who are not just going to wreck them on site. And with teams, you kind of get that. You get people that are just on your team. They don't know you, but they're on your team. They can't kill you. You can't kill them. And so it's in everyone's interest to make the team as strong as possible. That means multiple guilds, multiple guildless people, the team. And so I don't know. I think a lot more people who might be a little bit more blue and less less insane would find a PvP server way more enticing if it wasn't just you against the world. Enjoy getting wrecked by level 25 fungi twinks. I think it'd be better if they had people that had their back right from the get-go just because they were on the same team. So I think, I would love to see a team server. If I had to pick between teams and what we have now, I would pick teams. If the powers that be came to me and the rest of the staff and was like, today we're doing a vote. And in this vote, we are going to decide if we would rather have the current PvP system or if we will do a team server. I would vote team server. One of the problems with that is we don't wipe servers. And so we're not going to wipe red. We're not going to ever wipe blue. And we don't necessarily want to host two PvP servers if there's no oh man, my nose just did a thing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. We don't want to host two PvP servers if there's not really interest in PvP servers. And so that's a thing. Stay focused. Bro 3 and 30? I don't know what bro 3 and 30 means. What about P99 yellow or purple? Oh shit, I feel like I've heard purple. I think people have referred to teams as purple because they said it was red but more blue, and then they mixed those together and purple. Magenta is not a race, but gnomes are, and gnomes are the master race. Branadinamo. We haven't rolled out the last patch. P99. Salmon server. Oh, go ahead. I had a buddy who used to have these fucking, pink jean shorts, right? And I always used to break his balls because they were just these pink shorts. And he'd be like, no, they're salmon. And I'd just shoot him a look, are you seriously trying to tell me this shit right now? we're friends. I'm not gonna judge you, but those fucking shorts are pink, dude. Kate, I know that I knew you were alive, but I feel like I didn't know like you still had a Twitch account. I haven't seen you on Twitch in probably 2.5 years. Just about 2.5 years, I feel like. Let's see. General Zaid. Hosting's not a problem. Oh, maybe it is. I shouldn't say that. I think the biggest issue is whether or not there is enough interest in PvP within the community. Yeah, no, definitely no cocaine during the stream. Jokes aside, I'm not a big fan of cocaine. I'm not a big fan of anything that I've seen completely ruin people's lives. And granted, those people had no self-control, no self-discipline, and were just prime candidates for addiction and fucking their lives up. I like safer things that I can fuck around with, maybe get in some trouble, but as bad as it gets, like, I can't completely fuck up my life. There's always a way back. Retlon just shouted gnomes. I don't know why, but I agree. It's always okay to shout gnomes. I don't care if it's Tourette's or just gnome love. It's good. It's good here. Your last stream was Halloween. My last stream was December, I want to say. I had AC Gamer and Umbrella. AC Gamer's a good streamer. I don't know if he still is streaming right now. I'm pretty sure... I could be wrong, but I feel like he is in Texas and could have been hit by that first hurricane that went through that Houston area. So hopefully either I'm wrong, or if I'm not wrong, he's okay. Let's see, am I caught up? I know where Sirkin lives. I might know what he enjoys. Shit, I enjoy Lou Malnati's pizza. That's what I enjoy. God damn, it's so good. It's life-changingly good, actually. I know a lot of people say that and they set their expectations too high, and then they're let down, but I mean, if you put this into your mouth and you don't make some kind of like slight inappropriate sound under your breath, then I don't know, there's something wrong with your taste buds, or you're just not a real person, because it really is life-changing. What is this? Let's do sponsor. Oh my fucking god, what is this? Alright, don't care. What's this? Ah, sorry, Tupac. I put my phone on silent. Did I crash? No, I zoned. Haha! My fucking mother. Oh shit! Oh shit. That was... The second oh shit was bad. The first one was an exciting oh shit. Hey Bog and Gorian Vaniek. Whatever. Thank you both, you nerds, for hitting the follow button. If you don't follow, hit the follow button. I don't have fancy bells and whistles. I'm not going to give you fancy bells and whistles. I don't have a cam. I'm not going to give you a cam. You know why? Because I'm 350 pounds and I'm gross to look at, and I don't want to ruin any of your days. So, yeah, you get the sweet, sultry sound of my voice just beating your ear holes, accompanied by the abusive clickety-clack of my keyboard. I bet you are all super happy you tuned in for this. Alright, I think I'm caught up on questions, though. So, with that said, if you have more questions, or if I missed your question, I'm sorry, you can re-ask it. I'm definitely not trying to ignore any questions, even if it's a shitty one. I will tell you it's a shitty one and I won't answer it. But if it is a shitty one, and you know it's a shitty one, don't ask it. Just give me a break today. I've had a rough fucking week. Restored, resolved. Alright, you know what? Actually, let's do some things real quick. Let's do... Can I do this? No. What does this button do? Ignore. Boom! Modded. And... modded. Have fun. Don't do anything stupid. If you do stupid things, I'll mod you. But the thing is, I don't have mods. So, all my mods have disappeared from the face of Twitch forever. So I've decided, you know what? It might actually be useful. Woot! It's Wednesday! Yeah, it is. I have to fucking... so fantasy football. Oh my god, I used to do football updates during stream on Mondays. Fuck. I forgot all about that. Alright, so fantasy football, guys. Here's what you need to know. I won week 2, I won week 1. I shouldn't have won week 1. I should not have. But, I got lucky. I got lucky as hell. And then last week was good too. But I'm in 3 leagues. I only care about 1 league. I care about my league. And the reason I care is A, because it's my league. B, this is the 11th season now. C, first place gets a big ass trophy for a year, a little trophy forever, and $1,000 for as long as you can make it last. And there's other little ways to win smaller amounts of money on top of your first, second, third payout. But you win that league, you're getting at least $1,000. And so that's I like that. Problem is, everybody in that league knows their shit. And so all those little videos and articles and fantasy football shows who are like, hey guys, you need to go out to your ESPN fantasy football waiver wire and you need to pick up guys like Marlon Mack and you need to do it right now because you know what? He's gonna be hot. Go get him. Like, those guys are not available. Those guys are drafted day fucking 1. And so it's frustrating. But it does feel good when you win. I won the league in the 2014 season. I won the league, and that was big. I also won it in 2011, and so I became the first person to have won it more than once, and kind of solidified my right to talk shit to the other 11 people in that league. And really, that's what fantasy football is about, is talking shit to your friends. The everything else is just, filler, fodder, stuff. Restored, resolved, you're done. Holy shit, guys, I'm moving so slow. This is why we can't do petitions. This is why we can't do petitions on stream. It's too slow. Alright, what's your goofy ass character? You're not online, that's A+. Oh, where am I going? Okay. I picked up Marlon Mack and he isn't doing shit behind Goran Turbin. Right. So if you picked up Marlon Mack before like round 13 or 14, you fucked up. Marlon Mack is a third stringer who is... Alright, here's the thing. Frank Gore is like 34 years old. And it's not like situations like Marshawn Lynch or AP or other guys in the past where they've missed a season here or there. This is a guy who has played every season and runs hard every season. I don't feel that Frank Gore has much left in the tank. He's gonna start off strong. Everyone starts off strong. But when the weather gets shittier and you have to run the ball and defenses can focus on you running that ball, we're going to see what he's got left. I have no faith in Turbin. Marlon Mack is a better running back than Turbin, and given enough carries, I think Marlon Mack will pass Turbin on the depth chart. So yeah, if Marlon Mack's available in your league and you want a sneaky running back that might work out for you, go get him. Sorry, I went off on a thing. All right, let's 20600. Please have room in one of your bags. Thank you. Restored, resolved. Moving on to the next one. What is this? Player name. What we got? What do we got? You online? Nope. A plus. Long serve line. Also, another fun fact. There may have been times where people put in a petition for an item reimbursement or some kind of CSR thing. I'm just using item reimbursements because it's what I do. But, and then you log back into the game and you're like, oh my god, they moved me to East Commons. Why am I in East Commons? Help, fuck my life. The reason you get moved to East Commons is because I have to zone for the command I do to switch characters. I have to zone for it to take effect. And the safest zone that I can put everybody in is East Commons. And if I start putting people in different zones, then Guild 1 is going to be like, oh, well, he likes this guild better because he moved them to this zone. It was so good, and fields of flowers and virgin women and flowing buckets of wine, and they moved us to a place full of hellfire and demons and shit. And so I don't need that. And so I just move everyone to East Commons indiscriminatively, and if it fucks you, it fucks you, and I'm sorry. But, fucking, like, I've been hearing the favoritism bullshit for so long. It's so old at this point. Like, it's so incredibly old. Like, oh, well, he likes this guild better because he did this thing on this day, and when we did it, then he did it on this day, and that means things, and he's conspiring with Rogan for repops because he's trying to give these guys mobs, and give me a break. Like, first of all, Rogan doesn't tell anyone when there's going to be repops. Most times, he doesn't even tell us afterwards. Like, if I'm not in-game, or hear it from a player, or happen to be watching a P99 stream when it happens, I have no idea. I have no idea that it happens. And so, like, I'm, like, all of you guys. Although I've had some players, I had a couple, we're just going to say one. I had one guild leader very seriously ask me if I was on his bat phone because of my response time happened to be, I guess, after, like, immediately after one or two of their bat phones went out. And I thought that was amazing. Dinner Roll of Doom. They don't. I mean, they haven't. They're happening right now. But before this, no, you haven't missed anything. In the future, you might miss things. I don't know yet. It's been a weird week. It's been a shitty week. I'm just going to tell you guys. If you guys have been listening to the stream for a while, one thing you may have heard, and I mean like a couple years ago, because obviously I haven't streamed since fucking December, and it was very sporadic before that. I used to have this dog who just barked and barked and barked and barked. And I loved him very much. He would have been 8 in 2 weeks, and he died Sunday. And it was very sudden. He did not have health problems. He was starting to get a bum hip. But other than that, he was fine. He had no health problems. And he started acting real funny on Saturday. And then Sunday... Did I say Saturday? I meant Saturday if I didn't. And then Sunday, it was not good. And so we rushed him to the emergency room. And the doctors started asking us all these questions about like rat poison, and so we started thinking maybe someone had poisoned the dog. And so, instantly you start planning homicides of the people that live on either side of the fence, because if they poisoned your dog, you're going to kill them and their children and their dogs and their spouses. I'll fucking kill their plant. If you kill my dog, I will murder everything in your house. I don't care. Plants, people, fish, I'll kill everything. And then it turned out that it wasn't poison causing whatever the thing. It was because he was actually bleeding out internally, and they found this mass in his chest, and it had ruptured and was bleeding out. And so they called a surgeon in, and the surgeon, they did scans and rays and shit. And the surgeon looked and called in some other surgeon guy, and then they talked, and then they came to me and my brother, and they basically said that they could do the operation and they could charge us for the operation, but that there's a really high chance he wouldn't survive the surgery. And if he did, all they'd really be able to do is try to like close it up, I guess, so that it would stop bleeding out, but that they can't remove it because of where it's located. And so the best they could really do is just buy him time. They said maybe 6 months, but that he probably would not have a great quality of life for those 6 months. And then it just felt like it would have been super selfish of me to try and force him to go through that just because I wasn't ready to let him go. And so had to make the difficult decision to put him down. And I didn't like it. I wasn't happy about it. Kind of makes me never want to own a dog again. But it is what it is. And so I've been trying to keep active. I've been trying to keep myself busy. And today I wasn't feeling like going to work. And so I called in and I was like, hey guys, I've not feeling super great. I'll try to come in after lunch, but I can't promise anything. And they weren't super thrilled about it, but I've got a charming personality and a winning smile. So they didn't fire me. And here we are. We're doing this thing together. If you have animals, love the fuck out of them. Don't take them for granted, because you don't always get as much time as you should get with them. Like, I figured I'd have this dog till like 10 to 12 years old. Not me, him. And, because, big dogs, I know big dogs don't last forever. My buddy had a boxer that just kicked the bucket a few months ago at 15 years old. But I legit expected 10 to 12 years. And, so getting just short of 8 actually kind of made me want to kick the universe in its dick, because I felt like it was fucking with me a little bit. Oh my god, fucking Tiggles. Tiggles. Huh. So for those of you who don't know, Tiggles is the entire reason I started streaming. He was the fuck. He was essentially the only peanut. There might have been other people at the time, but they don't count. Let's be real, they didn't count. Tiggles was the first, like, pretty decently consistent popular P99 streamer. We had some people that might have popped in and they had more viewers, but they had more viewers from other games, and then they popped on P99 and like, oh, I'm doing the EverQuest thing, guys, and then they went back to their other game. And I was a huge fan of Tiggles' stream, and he actually was kind enough to invite me on and grill me over a Q&A, and I thought it was a good time. And then, because he wanted to punish me, he created and gave me something that I enjoyed, only to swiftly take it back. And then he took all of his commentary and his sweet Michael Cera voice, he took it away from me. And I was like, fuck, you know what? I don't enjoy anyone else who's currently streaming as much as I enjoyed Tiggles, and quite honestly, I feel I might be able to do it better than them. And so I started, and I did. And I don't know if it was better than the other people or not, but I know I ended up having fun. And so I just kept doing it. And so, yeah, if any of you actually do enjoy this stream or have enjoyed it or the videos or whatever, some part of you should be thankful to Tiggles, because it, honest to God, would not have ever happened if he did not stream first. So, tip of the hat to you, sir. No, I disagree. You, Tiggles, can get away with things that I cannot. There are certain topics of discussion that I know people would love to discuss that, as a staff member, I don't feel would be appropriate for me to discuss on stream. And so that was one super awesome advantage you had. And you have the ability to not give fucks. You have a very good ability to not give fucks, and you might be the best in the world at trolling other people into just pure rage. For years, I've watched you troll people, and they know you're a troll. Like, they say it, oh, he's just a troll. And yet still, they read your words or they hear your words, and they react the way they react. They give you the reaction that you are trying to get. They give you the reaction that fuels your fire to keep on trolling them. And I just don't understand. If they hate it so much, they need to stop throwing gas on that fire. It's pretty much what that comes down to. Tiggles, I heard you were leading raids on TLP servers. I thought that was great. Let's see. Cosby voice is brutal. Did I do a Cosby voice? Oh. Fun fact, I never watched The Cosby Show. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to my friend, and we were talking about the actor who plays, who did play Khal Drogo on Game of Thrones. And they were telling me that they really expected to see a Drogo flashback in this most recent season. I'm not going to spoil Game of Thrones. If any of you guys are worried about that, don't be. I'm not going to say anything. This is old stuff and just about actors. But Drogo, yes. So the actor who plays Drogo is a dude named Jason Momoa. And I guess he was seen in pictures with the showrunners for Game of Thrones last year. And so people start freaking out like, oh my god, we're going to have zombie Drogo or flashback Drogo or Drogo. Ah! And people just lost their absolute mind. And I was like, maybe, because at this point, who fucking knows what HBO is doing with the show? They're clearly doing just whatever the fuck they want. So, fuck it. Why not have zombie Drogo running around? But, as anyone who saw the season knows, dude was not in any of this most recent season. No flashbacks, no zombie things. He's just not on the show anymore. Dude died in season 1. Season 1 spoilers for 7 years ago, I guess. Sorry. But what had happened was he was shooting some shit and he finished, and then he was vacationing around with his family, and he happened to be in Belfast, I believe, where they were filming Game of Thrones, I believe. And they liked, the showrunners liked Jason Momoa, even though he almost broke one of their hands playing like the Mercy game where you squeeze each other's hands until one person quits. And so I was like, yeah, that's a thing. And then my friend is like, yeah, now we're getting to why the story popped in my head. And then my friend tells me that he is married to one of the daughters from the Cosby Show. And I was like, no. And they're like, oh, it's this person. Now, I had never watched the Cosby Show, so I don't know who any of these the characters on the show are. I don't know their names other than Bill Cosby. Huxtable. Dr. Huxtable, I believe, is his name, but I don't know like the first names of his kids. I don't even know if he has a first name. So then I had to Google that, and I found out it was true. There's no point to this story, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. There's no point to this. I'm just telling you guys that Jason Momoa is married to one of the Cosby kids. The Huxtable kids, I should say. Did we take care of you? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's see. Sirkin, are you on my dial a DZ bat phone? No. Thanks, Chronic Tack. Tiggles, you're wrong. Yeah, it was for cough carnage, whatever. I respect what he does. I'm not a huge fan of his stream though. Alright, Kate, I will send you Jason Momoa's email address. You guys can get started on that romantic lovemaking life. Don't care. Fuck Sullen Zek. Oh my god, you already know whose wife is? Jesus, Kate. Sarkin, you entertaining P99 questions? Has there been any talk of a new PvP server? I am taking questions. And if someone asks a question I don't answer it, just repeat it. I won't ignore any of them. If they're shitty, I'll just tell you they're shitty. And we did talk about the PvP server, though. So just briefly, if you missed it, I'll put this on YouTube. YouTube.com/CirkinP99. It'll have all of this in its fullness if you want to go back and listen to a thing. But basically, Too Long Didn't Read is that everybody on staff thinks that a new... I shouldn't say everybody, but there are people on staff who think a new PvP server would be great. There are people on staff who would very much like to offer a one-time transfer from blue to red, but don't know if that's actually gonna pan out. But yeah, if we could do a new PvP server, if it was up to me, it would be teams. I don't want to see another FFA server. And as much as I would like to see Valenzeck style, where you have the option to be a Dirty Cross teamer and you have the option as a server to punish the shit out of Dirty Cross teamers, I already know what's going to happen, and so we need hard-coded teams. Now, if that means racial teams, religion-based teams, geographical location-based teams, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody's a fan of item loot. Yeah. That's the other thing. I know there are not a lot of fans of Globo OOC on staff anymore. But, you might have to trade in Globo OOC for item loot. If we could do some kind of, like, an OOC that maybe wasn't worldwide, but encompassed multiple zones or even continents, maybe like an OOC for Otis, one for Kunark, one for Fedor, one for Antonica. That might be something. But I don't like worldwide OOC. It's way too easy for some idiot to pop on a level 1 and be stupid. And so, yeah. I like it. He's too nice, but I'll do a lot of things. Pantheon internal access. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I might have missed the beginning of a conversation. Doesn't Red have like 15 people on its basic containment for the drug addicts and schizophrenics? Red's been better. It's been about 10 to 15% of blue population, fluctuating based on the time. Blue has a higher Euro population than red. So during Euro hours, it's closer to like 10%. During American prime time, it's closer to 15% of blue. But that's about where it is. ETA on Chardock 2.0. That's a dev question, so I cannot answer it. What I can tell you is that I know multiple devs and staff members are busting their ass on Chardock, like recently, like within the last few weeks. I know they're actively working on this. because I've seen them working on it, and I've eavesdropped on their little secret discussions about dev things, and sometimes they say things in the staff channel instead of the dev channel. So I hear things. Chardock 2.0 is happening. It's being worked on. I don't have an ETA, and I can't even tell you if it's ready. Like, if it's one of those things where it's like ready pending patch or still being worked on. I really have no idea. So that's a thing. Apparently I just fucking did away with this. Click on this, click that away, you go away. That is a stupid name. Do one of these, do one of those. You online? No. A+. Spell words better. Jesus Lord. I just tried to log into a fucking character named Words. Oh, what is wrong with my brain? Oh man, there's so many things I want to say about that. I'm just not going to. I'm just not even going to touch it. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm gonna look at the other monitor. And pretend it's not even there. Pretend it's not even in that little box. All right. What do we need? Do we need one of these? We need one of those. 4N40 average 1A10? The fuck kind of crackhead math are you doing, Tupac? Nope, that's not how you spell that word. Could you guys maybe keep the lame TLP drama out of this? I mean, here's the thing though. They're talking about TLP drama caused by former P99 community members for the most part. I don't care. I don't care if they talk about TLP servers. I just don't understand why anyone who enjoys the TLP servers would enjoy P99 and vice versa. I don't see how anyone who enjoys P99 can go over there and be like, yeah, this is the shit. I mean, when Agnar launched, I checked it out because I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking play. I got things, and I'm going to play Agnar EQs with people. And, nope. Nope. I couldn't do it. It's just not EverQuest. It's not EQ anymore. I mean, it's now EQ, but it's not classic EQ. And they can try to call it classic as much as they want, but they're not. It's not, rather. I mean, if they want to... I would debate anybody who wants to have that debate with me. It is not a classic server. It's a timeline progression server is the most accurate way to describe that, with a lot of the changes that have happened since then. I didn't even know they revamped High Pass Hold. I was watching another streamer, and I'm like, oh man, another stupid revamped zone, I guess. What zone is this? It looks fancy. And dude's like, oh, it's High Pass Hold, ha ha ha. And it was just like, ooh, I'm out. X, quit, done. I couldn't deal with that. Let's see. It's so much more of a classic experience than P99 is. It's almost incomparable. Oh, perfect split. You are high on drugs, sir. You are fucking higher than a goddamn kite if you think anything about any of those servers is more classic than P99. Literally anything. You're just not gonna do it. We're just not even gonna do it. We're not gonna address it. That's a trap. We're not gonna fall for it. Did I do your thing? I sure did. We're done here, sir. What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that's bad. Alright, let's see. What is this? Around 3 p.m. today on 8... I did things and... It was this. I gave it to the clerk. Nothing happened. This is more of a bug than a reimbursement. Blah, blah, blah. It's not a bug. It's a faction issue. Oh, shit. That's interesting. That's an interesting development, actually. I was just wondering who was running this goddamn sham of a fucking guild this morning. And now I know who it is. A plus. What are we doing here? We're just zoning. Zoning's fun. It's about as classic as it gets. Alright, what do we got? Let's first do goddamn rain. Where's druids when you need them? Making me do their damn jobs for them. Put this here. Stick this there. Stick your J-boots in there. That way you'll notice the key right away. Restored. Resolved. Boom, boom, boom. I get that everyone's classic experience was different, but my classic experience was such that players with the biggest dicks did what they wanted, how they wanted, when they wanted, and the default law that ruled the land was he who does the most damage wins. That spirit is embodied by Agnar and his players and doesn't exist. Oh yeah, no, you're trolling the shit out of me. You are fucking stupid or high. That's one of them. You're either stupid or high. Let me tell you something. The people with the biggest dicks doing what they want, how they want, that doesn't exist on Agnar. That is a server with instanced raids. When you have instanced anything, you cannot play the biggest dicks card. Oh, go home. Like, oh man, we're so cool. We got the biggest dicks. I'm going to go to my scheduled instanced raid where nobody can compete against me. It's going to be so good. I'm going to show them how great I am. Oh, fuck, that's rich. Oh, what is this? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do not online, A+. Alright. Sirkin, you are out of the loop. Manasana is also the leader of BG. Oh my god. I didn't even know Bloodguard existed until I was looking at Lady Vox encounter logs recently. And they started popping up, and I was like, who the fuck are these people? I actually, so every week I go through and update my scoreboard. I have a scoreboard with every mob that has an FTE message, every raid mob that has an FTE message. So not like the golems, not Vindy, but raid mobs. And I just go through and update. So at a glance, I can see how many, it's all color coded, and at the bottom's got numbers and shit, so I can very quickly and easily see how many mobs each guild has killed. And Bloodguard went from not being on my radar to killing some dragons. Also, tip of the hat to guilds like Kittens Who Say Meow and Paradigm Shift. I see you guys doing things. I see you guilds doing big things down there. And I'm gonna tell people, I'm putting the spotlight on you guys. You are not working under the radar anymore. You guys are doing things, and I'm proud as hell of you guys. Keep on doing it. I mean, obviously you guys aren't fucking killing Vulak today. You know, I don't mean big things like that. But you guys are getting more than one target a week. You guys are getting multiple targets a week most weeks. That's pretty good. Team up with people. If you got to team up with people, get the raiding experience. I mean, that's something you guys, a lot of people don't keep fresh in their head. These guilds, these AA guilds, they weren't born knowing how to do this shit. A lot of them practiced during beta when Velius was in beta, and a lot of them have been just doing it for the last year. So they have a lot of experience doing it under their belt. And let me tell you, they've wiped in VP, they've wiped in TOV, they've wiped in Kale, they've wiped in Sleepers, they've wiped in Growth. Like, these guilds wipe too. They don't brag about it, they don't post videos of it, but it happened. Less now than when they first started, but if you're starting, you got to take those lumps, and you can't let them deter you. You got to keep it in your head that every raiding entity has gone through that. And except Tiggles, he doesn't die. But everyone else has had to go through that. And staff people have noticed you guys doing things, and we think it's pretty awesome. And, you know, A+ job. Let's see. You're right. Perfect split. I have no idea what I'm talking about at all. I don't have years of watching TLP servers. I don't have years of GMing on multiple EMU servers. I don't have years of playing live EMU and whatever platform EQ existed on. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I definitely don't talk to and keep in touch with people on Agnar either. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Agnar's style of doing things. If that's what you want, if that's what your schedule allows for, if that's your preferred style of playing, A+. More power to you. And I hope the people on that server are having fun, and I hope they're enjoying that server. But I could never play on that server because of my own personal things. The things I need, the things I want to get out of EQ do not exist for me on Agnar, because it's not the game that I played. It's not classic EQ at all. I know P99 is not a mirror image of classic EQ, but it is lifetimes closer than anything anybody else is doing anywhere. And I'm not even really willing to debate that. You can just do some research, look into it yourself. Like, there's plain as day evidence to it. I like the more classic game. EQ mobs aren't hard. It's not hard to fucking tank and spank a fucking 32k mob. It's not hard to train. It takes practice, but once you get it down, it's not hard to train a zone away and peel your target off and then just down them. I mean, shit. Fuck. I don't care what mob is. I don't care if it's Vulak, statue. I mean, you land a slow on this mob and that's GG. It's over. The competition doesn't come from killing the mob. The competition comes from competing against other people that are trying to kill it before you can kill it. And I mean, that's it. If you're getting a rush of killing, a 32k NPC, grats. Maybe you didn't get to do it on live. I don't know. But for me, that's not fun. I like competing against other living human beings because I know there's a chance I could lose. Winning when there's a chance you can lose makes winning much better. Blah, blah, blah. I raided with AG, CSG for a couple years, NAW after that. I'm quite familiar with the raid scene, how it works. The simple fact is that it works like this. I'm farming LD, CS, and Sylvie bugs. in Sol B, and perhaps someone training me intentionally. P99 staff will eventually, months later maybe, do something about it. On Agnar, they don't give a shit. Players regulate each other to whatever extent it's even possible. So, spoiler alert, you can use street justice here. And I feel like sometimes delayed CSR is better than no CSR. I feel like this place would essentially look like Red Server if there was no CSR. I will give you that, though. Actually, I will give you that. On live, we did not have a huge staff presence on my server either. And most of what we did was street justice, you know, like players enforced rules on other players. But I also played on a PvP server where it was possible to do these things. Other than just training the shit out of people, there's not much you can do on a blue server, and nobody wants this to just turn into a blue version of Sullen Zek, where stupid assholes run around training each other all day. I mean, it's the PvP Leroy server. Like, we're just, I don't know, I think that's stupid. But yeah, I will say that Agnar is more classic than P99 insofar as its lack of CSR GM guide presence. I will absolutely say that is true. As far as actual game content, no. No. I will laugh in your face if you think that's a thing. But, you know, politely. I will politely laugh in your face. Not rudely. I don't want to be rude. 134, 2. Put those there. And just straight up 10,000. Alright. 100,000, 10,000. Alright, restored, resolved. Okay. Yeah, you're done. What is this? Oh, this is so many words. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that one right now. Sorry, pal. That's just you being upset about things. What is this? Oh, I remember that. I don't like that at all. Spoke with dude. I spoke to this player and explained. I also told me to read blah blah blah. Hey, blah blah blah. All right. Oh shit! This dude's been. No, that can't be right. That can't be right at all. Paste And what is this? Wow, that is right. Alright, that's shitty. Oh, sorry. What we got? What we got over here? Raid Boss and Agnar have a Mark of the Mighty buff that buffs them and debuffs you. Sounds super classic, Tiggles. I've dropped a few train on Agnar that have gotten me banned on Red 99. I don't mind it at all. Oh, you want to take my Jugs camp? Here you go. Have 500 funguses. Sirkin, do you watch P99 Twitch? If so, who are your favorite streamers? Ooh, so here's the thing. I don't like questions like that because I'm always going to leave people out that I like them and I forget about them in the moment. It's like when you're trying to download a song, music. You're like, I'm going to download music. I guess no one does that anymore. But, you know, back in like 2001 when you were like, I'm going to download music. You sit down at the computer, you load up like Kazaa or whatever the fuck it was back then, and was that even a thing? It might have been. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You load up your thing, and then your mind just goes blank. But when you're at the grocery store or in the car reading a book or at your job or, you know, whatevering, you, all your brain is doing is jotting all of these songs down that you wish you had thought of or would remember later. And so that's a thing. Some streamers off the top of my head, though, well, shit, I don't know if AC Gamer and Cypher and those guys still stream, but if they do, I'm definitely a fan of them. I was a fan of Famas's stream until he started streaming Agnar. I love Famas. I can't stand Agnar. It makes me want to claw my eyes out of my head. And so I've tried watching streams when it first came out because I wanted to see what it was like so I could maybe play there. And then I thought maybe if I watched someone I know I like as a streamer playing it, then I'd like it more because I'm already biased towards the person doing it. And no, I just can't fucking watch that game on that server. It makes me want to fucking hang myself. Burrito still streams P99. I like his stream a great deal. Let's see. Here's the thing. Here's how we'll do this. If you stream P99 and you actually talk, I like your stream. You don't need all the fancy streaming gizmo gadgety things. You don't need a webcam. You don't need any of those things. What I don't like, I'm not a big fan of streams that just play music. Because if I wanted to listen to music, I would listen to my music. And if I... like, what you're giving me, when you're just putting on music and have your stream running, what you're basically giving me is the option to sit in my friend's basement and watch him play video games. Like, we're not interacting, we're not talking, we're just listening to music, and really, you're not even passing the controller over to me. I'm just watching you play. And that's cool, and some people like that. I know there's a lot of people, actually, that like that. Some people will just put it on for background noise while they're doing other things. Some people like to have it on while they're playing EQ, and so they don't care about the talky words because it would just distract them. And so, I mean, every stream has its place. I'm not saying anything is bad or the wrong way to do it. But for me personally, what I look for is someone who is talking and engaging with me as a viewer. Yeah. Although, I will say, there's a YouTube channel that I like a lot. And can I link this without fucking everything up? Yes, I can. Haha. Also, caps lock, for some reason, is a thing happening in my life. I just want to... Stop making sounds in my ear, please. I'm trying to link your stuff to people. Alright, you know what? Here's how we're going to do this. I'm just going to link this video. Most of you have seen it. If you haven't, you need to. This guy makes YouTube videos about EverQuest P99 stuff. His channel is called Michael's Shenanigans. That's a link to one of his videos, his channel trailer video. I love what this guy is doing. I get so excited when this guy makes a new video. I don't care if it's, you know, fucking 60 seconds long, 10 minutes long. I don't give a shit. I love what this guy does. I hope he keeps doing it. He's absolutely awesome. I've been lucky enough to be able to chit chat with him in game just a tiny bit, and he seems like a really great guy. And so I hope he keeps pumping those out, and I hope all of you guys will check out his videos because he really does put some work into it. It's not like me where I'm just like, hey yo, I'm here, I'm circling, I'm doing things, watch it. It's not like that. He's actually putting some time and some editing into those videos, and it shows, and it's A+. Um, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, Tupac. I have not watched everything, but it's only because I'm not interested in everything. I watch the things that I'm interested in. All right, let's see. Let's see. Am I all caught up on this? About 20 minutes. All right, we got about 15 minutes left. So I will say that if any of you swell people have any more questions, at Sirkin, fire them off. Speed lightning round. I'm also going to say, where'd it go? Perfect split. If you're still here, I hope you didn't take anything I said personally. I get very heated about it. I've had this argument many times. I enjoy arguing. I enjoy debating. And while we may have different opinions, and I might not agree with your opinion, I mean, your opinion is definitely welcome. But, I'm not going to pretend I agree with something if I don't. But, I don't hold grudges over disagreements. People disagree over things. That's what makes us all special little snowflakes, really, right? If we were all the same, it'd be boring as shit. Let's see. Oh shit. All right. A plus, perfect. I'm glad you're still here. Let's see. How much money does Rogan make off this server? Rogan makes $0 off this server. I'm pretty sure that's why Rogan gets so mad about people RMTing, because if anybody should get paid for the P99, it's the devs. Not people like me. Like, people like me do not deserve money. But the devs who put in time and work, I do believe they deserve money. And if there was a way for them to get paid without jeopardizing the project, I'd be in full support of it, because they really do deserve it. Dinner Roll says, do you think you'll possibly start streaming more again? Yeah, I'm hoping to do the Monday night thing again. I might talk to some people and see if there's any interest from anybody coming on the stream. I got lucky last time. Like, when Tiggles quit streaming, there was, a group of people that wanted someone to watch. So I kind of lucked into his audience for the most part to start. And then as more people began watching the stream every week, people actually wanted to be on. People would hit me up and ask to come on, and sometimes I'd hit them up and be like, hey, I'd really love to have you on, but it was both ways. And now it's a little bit harder. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, you want to come talk about a thing in front of maybe nobody? Because that's a harder sell. And if they don't have the initial interest before I reach out to them, it also makes it a harder sell. And I don't want anyone to do anything that they're not crazy about doing. So maybe I'm going to try. I'm going to see if there's any interest. I might try to put a band back together. I actually spoke to Uber Bandit for the first time in so many months last week. I miss him. He doesn't play P99 at all, though, so I don't know. I wish he did. Uber Bandit was one of my absolute favoriteest things that I have found on Twitch. But yeah, hopefully, yes. You'll definitely get more petition quests. You might get more things straight to the YouTube. But definitely there should be more things. I just don't know what those things are. Let's see. Any thoughts on EC tunnel sites that log stream, auction, show prices, etc.? I don't care. I guess it's useful. I don't know if it violates any of Twitch's rules, and if it does, then I'd say don't do it, because I can't tell people to break Twitch rules. But I mean, I have no problem with it from like a P99 staff member point of view, if that's about as best as I can answer that. I don't know if I'd use it as a player, but I hated EC as a player. Oh, I take that back. I liked EC. It just EC fucked with me a lot. Like I'd spend like 3 weeks trying to buy an item, and then finally, I'd fucking give up or I'd overpay for it, and then the very next day I see like 4 of those items for sale, all like half as much as I ended up paying for it. And I get it. Like it doesn't personally suit my playstyle, but it creates an entire playstyle of merchanting and tunnel ratting. And for anyone who's played other MMOs, it's almost like a non-combat profession within the game of EQ alongside your combat classes. And so I thought that was a unique element of EverQuest that was never intentional or designed to work that way, but just did. One of the benefits of a sandbox. Sometimes people do things. And so I thought that was good. And I think I've to answer your question, as a staff member from P99 POV, I have no problem with it. But I don't want to tell people to do anything that is against Twitch rules, and I don't know if it is, so I can't say go ahead and do it. When we go back to hosting people on stream and make P99 great again? I kind of answered that before, so just take Dinner Roll's answer and like move some words around, Tupac, and boom, now it's your answer. Are you going to do another Halloween and GM event where you wipe the server for hours with 0? Oh, man. That was a fun event, huh? There's so much drama with that Halloween event. I feel so bad for the guys who like actually put work and time into that. The first encounter in, I believe it was Elfay, was so broken. It was so broken. And things died and people are like, yeah, we did it. And it's like, yeah, no shit. The whole thing was broken. Nothing happened the way it was supposed to happen. You just ran up and beat that mob down. Like, and grats, whatever. They didn't know. It wasn't their fault. But that was supposed to be, that fight was supposed to work much differently. That mob was supposed to do things, and he didn't do them. And then the second fight got ruined by a bard, because bards are the fucking worst. There was I didn't know bards could do that, but they did. They did, and I laughed so hard when I heard the issue that caused the problem was essentially caused by a bard. I laughed so goddamn hard. Cause it's not like haha happy funny laugh, kind of like Arya laughing after she finds out her aunt died. Like, you're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what else can happen? Kind of, you just give up, laugh. Oh yeah, go as. You definitely need to stop ruining P99. You're arguably the biggest problem we have on this entire server, and I'm just sick of your all-around attitude, to be real honest. You need to shape that up, sir. Hits me, says the P99 population is decreasing. How can we fix this? Well, for one, you can make it less warm outside. For two, I hate to say this, but, and this goes against everything that like I feel as a player, but I will tell you that as much as I might not be a fan of it, if there was a class system in place, it would help the population. A lot of the people leave here not because TLP servers are better, not because they want to go outside and be social, not because summer, random game acts, girlfriend, dog, baby. They don't care about those things. What they care about is killing dragons. And when somebody gets to a point where it's like, okay, my options, if I want to kill dragons, that's the type of player I am. My options are to join another guild who kills those dragons, or quit, I guess. Like, or hope your guild can get to a point where they're competing to kill dragons. Most people who, if killing dragons and getting loot is the most important thing to them, they will eventually quit their guild and apt to one of the AA guilds. The other side, and I don't want to say the other problem because I don't know if it's a problem, but the other thing is that some people, they join a guild, they level up, they do some little raids, they do some things, and they end up really liking the people in their guild. Shocking. I know that's shocking, but sometimes they do. And so they don't want to leave their guild. They want to kill things, but they want to kill things with the people that they've been playing with this whole time who don't kill things. And I mean, fuck, I shouldn't have to tell people, like, well, you need to be in voice chat during raids. Like, in 2017, there's no reason for me to look at a raid and then look at someone's voice server and see that only half the people from the raid are in voice chat. Especially with some of the non-AA guilds, I know they work together. You have different guild alliances. CSG isn't the only alliance of guilds that works together. You guys need to be in voice chat. You're in 3 different guilds, like, or 2 different guilds, or whatever it is. Like, you're, by opting out of voice chat, you are now forcing people to give commands in voice chat and then to type out commands in each of the different guild chats and hope they are being typed out the same way. Like, you really don't have a chance if you're not using voice chat. And I can't feel bad for you if you're not using voice chat. You don't need a mic. You don't need to talk. Some people I know are skittish because they have thick accents or they're not real great speaking English because it's not their first language. Some people might have kids and cats and fucking goldfish making all kinds of noise in the background they don't want everyone to hear. Some of you might actually live with your mom and don't want to get yelled at. Some of you might not want to get yelled at by your spouse. Lord knows we've heard that happen to a lot of people. You don't need a mic. You can mute your mic. The reason you need to be in voice chat is to listen to goddamn instructions. Sometimes things happen quickly. They need to be said quickly. They need to be reacted to quickly. And if they're not, you are going to wipe. And if you wipe, you're probably not going to get a second chance. So, I mean, if you're not in voice chat, don't complain. Because it's your fault. You're not doing anything. And to the people who say we shouldn't be expected to have to be in voice chat, you're wrong. Yes, you should. If you want to raid targets, you should. And no, I don't think that's asking too much at all. And so that's a thing. But on top of that, there are things that the more hardcore guilds do that the casual guilds won't do, and I can't stand on the same soapbox that I stand on when I'm talking about voice chat. Like, yes, people should be on bat phones. If you are a raiding guild, you should have a bat phone. You should have your members all mandatorily be a part of that bat phone. If they want to silence the app or whatever it is during certain hours or whatever, they can do that. But if you're going to be a competitive raiding guild, you should have a bat phone. I mean, you should have guild bots. You should have cleric bots that people can log into if they want to. And if it will help, you should have mage bots for Call of the Hero pre-parked. And I'm not saying this is the funnest, bestest way to do things, but I'm just saying when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire start blasting 60-some-odd home runs every season, there's only one way for you to compete with that, and it involves steroids. So, I mean, that's the thing. There's steroids in the raid scene right now. And so, if you want to compete in that home run competition, you need to start juicing, or you need to be like Ken Griffey Jr. and just kind of fizzle out. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. didn't want to do bat phones or guild bots or voice chat, and Barry Bonds wanted to do all of those things. Barry Bonds got fat on Dragon Pixels, and Ken Griffey Jr. didn't. That's about the best analogy I can give you. Do, 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 do. Oh man, I was in Arizona. Oh wow, it's been a year already. Fuck. I was in Arizona last year. I was in Phoenix, and I'm sorry if any of you live in Phoenix, but your city smells like piss. Like just sun roasted piss. I don't know if people like actually walk up to those metal garbage cans on the corners downtown and piss into them and just leave them to cook in the goddamn desert sun, but holy shit, your city smells like garbage. I thought Detroit was bad, but at least I understand Detroit with all like the industrial factory broken down shit. Phoenix, why? Why does it smell like piss? What are you doing? Dinner Roll of Doom. I've never been to Seattle actually. Let's see. What the fuck? I've never heard that of Phoenix. You sure you didn't piss yourself? Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. I'm sure because I had changed clothes multiple times. I had the clothes that I wore on the airplane when I got there, and then I had to change into the tux for the wedding, and then I changed into my let's get drunk and make bad decision clothes. There was a beer donkey. That was pretty dope, actually. Why is my fucking knee? What is wrong? I don't even know what's happening with my knee right now. I'm shedding. I'm gonna stop that. That's gross. Okay. You think Chicago smells better than Phoenix? Yeah. 100% yes. I mean, I'm sure I could find some Southside neighborhoods that don't, but on a whole, if I go to downtown Chicago, yes, it smells better than downtown Phoenix. That is 100% accurate 99 out of 100 times. There might be like one freak occurrence where you happen to be walking down Chicago Street and maybe someone just took a shit on the sidewalk in front of you or something. But for the most part, yes, Chicago is going to win the smell fight with Phoenix. Fuck this stream, open a new server and shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you something, sir. If we open a new server, I'm going to open a new stream. And I'm going to simul stream. I'm going to mute one and unmute the other. And I'm just going to go back and forth. And people are going to have both tabs open to get the entire conversation. I'm going to dedicate it to you. It's going to be the snake doctor spelled all jacked up and wrong. Let's see. I feel like... I feel like we're pretty much done with the question. Oh my god, I still haven't done this. Shit. I believe it is... Where's my tab? Right here. Okay. 373. 373. Fourth part of a map, huh? What's this? Nope. 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 Where the fuck did it go? Alright, so let's pull this guy. Let's do, let's check that again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's do, deleted items. You son of a bitch. Alright, let's try this again. July 20th. So nothing after that. Well, that's super interesting. P-Corpse list. Did you corpse it? No. Did you bank it? Pig in bank. Yeah, you fucking did. Haha. DB spawn 26004. Haha. Alright. Where is it? Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Boom! Boom! Get wrecked. You're out of here. Okay. And now we'll take this. We'll take this. We'll p-ban remove account. Be free, you little dwarven bird. Alright, F5. Freedom. Don't need this. Don't need this. Confirm, blah, blah, blah. Item is on, blah, blah, blah. Unban account, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Account unbanned. Item was removed. Post. And what is this? I don't even need this. Get out of here. I don't need you. What is this? Oh, I'm missing something now. Fuck. Oh, you know, it's not even a big deal. It's this guy. Scroll down to here. Click on this. Good as new. Yes. Good as new. Removed. Resolved. Threw me a fastball on that one. Where are we at? Oh my lord. Alright, so let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's do this guy right here. Let's move all of them to leave no redirect. Sorry, no matches. That's not promising. Let me just double check to make sure they went where I want them to go. They did. That's a plus. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do a log serve live circan. Actually, no. Let's do a move char. You know, move char circan cs home. And now we'll do a onto circan. A plus. Like you're staying still. Are you on a different screen? Yeah, I was doing things. Yeah, salient. You've pretty much. That's not a thing. You didn't see that. No one saw that. Why the fuck is he at the zone in? All right, so, I guess that's about it. And I'm assuming everyone got all their questions out. If you missed things, you want to catch things, youtube.com/circanp99. If you don't give a shit about any of those things, then don't listen to anything else that's going to come out of my mouth because you're not going to like it. But if you're kind of newish or you don't know what this is, P99 things, I got to pretend maybe there's at least one of you. Project1999.com. www. Put W's in front of that. And we do classic EverQuest better than anybody else on the internet. We are the undisputed, undefeated champions of EverQuest. It's free. It's easy. It's always free, too. There's no station stores or pay-to-wins. We don't allow RMT. We don't allow multi-boxing. So when you see X amount of people logged into the server, that is X amount of individual concurrent users logged into the server. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. If you need to scratch that nostalgia itch, just go. Just go. It's free. It's easy. I don't know how else. It's also addicting. Like, I don't know how else to sell this to you. Just check it out. Do it. I told you if you miss things, you can follow YouTube. Hit the follow button if you don't follow, because you know what that's going to do? That's going to tell you when I stream again, because I am going to stream again. I will talk to people to see if we can get Mondays again, but probably plan more for maybe petition quests or some like one-on-one tea time with so-and-so kind of things. And we'll just take it one baby step at a time. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my day. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the last couple hours with me. I've enjoyed it with you. Have a wonderful day, people. I'm fidgeting around looking for how I'm gonna do this. I don't even remember how I do my outros, but we're good. We're good. What is this? Oh, I can't play the winter is coming thing because we already have Elias. Yep. Kate hits me, Tupac, Dinner Roll, General Zaid, Salient, more Tupacs, Olives, Snakes, Salliants, Kates. I pretty much feel like I got everyone. Dub Chilla. Everyone who's still here, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.